welcome to day one of our incredible 2-day adventure in Anglesey, of all places. After a restful night at the charming Llanddwyn farm, where the service was nothing short of spectacular. Seriously, you gotta check this place out because it's really good. There's a link in the description below. Oh, this place is really good. You should stay there. It's great. It's great. We're kicking things off with some stunning drone shots that really capture the magic of this place. But that's just the beginning. Let's dive right in and take a sneak peek at what's in store for today's journey. You won't want to miss this. First up, we're diving into history with a visit to the mind-blowing Beaumaris Castle. Get ready to explore its fascinating twists and turns. From there, we're heading into the breathtaking Penmon Point, but not before we make a quick stop at some mysteriously hidden castle ruins that are off the beaten track. And to wrap things up, we'll be braving the elements at a stunning yet very windy beach. Stay tuned because it's going to be an epic day. After a 15-minute drive from the hotel, welcome to Beaumaris Castle, one of the most fascinating medieval fortresses you'll ever lay your eyes on. Built in the 13th century by Edward I, this castle is often called the perfect castle, and for good reason as well, with its symmetrical design, fortified walls and massive moat. Beaumaris Castle was engineered to be impenetrable and a masterpiece of military architecture. So these openings are a bit narrow. Like, look at this.
Now, all of you ladies and gentlemen here who do not know that why that's disgusting, are you ready for this? Where do you think all the toilets go? Homos! So who wants to try some freshly squeezed, low water, freshly sourced distilled? Does anyone want to try?
So we're just walking around on the ground level at the minute. So they've got this thing in place where you can have dogs, you can bring them into the grounds, but you can't take them above ground level. Obviously, because it's supposed to go up on a high level, they become a bit of a menace. The House of the Black Star. Oh, looks like an old fire pit or something.
But here's the kicker: despite all the time, effort and money poured into its construction, Beaumaris was never actually finished. You can almost feel the echoes of history as you wander through the unfinished towers and explore the hauntingly beautiful corridors. Imagine archers perched on walls ready to defend against invaders, and the knights in shining armour preparing for battle.
Look at this. Just the artwork, the stonework, the craftsmanship, everything about this is just phenomenal. This is why I do this, just 'cause I love it. Smile, mate, you're on film. That stone cold look on his face. The Master Mason. You did good work, buddy. These rooms as well. It's still hard to believe the scale of these buildings. The fact that we don't build anything of this today, the scale is still mind-blowing. And yet these were done centuries ago, and yet with all the technology, the modern machinery, you know, the way we do things now, this shouldn't be something that amazes us because it's something we should be able to build today, but yet we don't. And it's just phenomenal. So at the minute, we're above the, well, we're on the castle wall, but it's the central fort. So you can oversee all the courtyard, you can see all the tents and the stuff that's going on. Someone's been drinking in there, must have been a rough night for the knights. But this is really cool, and they've redone the floor as well. Make it a little easier to get around so you don't slip everywhere. But you can see they've put barriers up, so it's nice and safe. And this is the reason they don't let you come up here with dogs, because obviously there must have been, maybe there was an incident where a dog might have jumped off, don't know. But they make it very clear when you walk in to pay that you can only have dogs on the ground level. Just a couple of knights walking around. It's cool. I wonder how tall this place would have actually been. Oh, there's a witch walked in. Damn. Probably come here casting spells and shit. You saw them getting dressed? Oh, I was going to say, that's a bit public. Oh, you can see there as well where there'd been another 2 towers. Entryway towers, maybe. And town is packed. Look at that. Rammed.
Today, Beaumaris Castle stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not just because of its incredible design, but also because it weaves a tale of ambition, power, and medieval mystery. But our journey doesn't stop here. Next up, we're heading to the serene and stunning Penmon Point. Just a short drive away, Penmon Point is where the rugged beauty of Anglesey really shines, with its dramatic coastline and iconic lighthouse. A peaceful atmosphere, it's the perfect spot to soak in some coastal magic.
We've literally just come from Beaumaris Castle. Ignore the hair, it's very windy, you probably can't hear me. And now we're at Penmon Point, which is really cool. It's literally right on the coast. One of the most northwestern points of Anglesey, which is pretty cool. And as you can tell, spin you around. Look at that! How cool is this?
Welcome to Penmon Point, one of Anglesey's hidden gems that will absolutely take your breath away. As you approach, the first thing you'll notice is the iconic Penmon Lighthouse, standing tall, guiding ships through these waters for over a century. It's a postcard, perfect view that's almost too good to be true. But Penmon Point is more than just a pretty picture. It's a place where nature and history collide. To one side you have the dramatic rocky shoreline where the waves crash against the stones, creating that peaceful rhythmic sound. And on a clear day you can even catch a glimpse of Puffin Island just off the coast, home to all kinds of amazing wildlife. Now let's venture to Penmon Point's most intriguing hidden spot, the Coastal Cave. Tucked away along the rugged shoreline, this natural cave feels like stepping into a secret world. As you make your way in, you'll notice the waves echo against the walls, creating a hauntingly peaceful atmosphere. The cave itself is carved by centuries of tidal forces, and it's like nature's own work of art. After all that exploring, it's time to take a break at one of my favourite spots, the Pilot House Cafe. Nestled right on the edge of the coast, this cosy little gem is the perfect way to relax and refuel. Whether you're craving a hot coffee or a slice of homemade cake, this cafe has you covered, and trust me, the views are unbeatable. Now that we've recharged, it's time to head to our next hidden gem, Castell Aberlleiniog. This lesser-known medieval fortress is tucked away in the woods, offering a completely different vibe from the grand Beaumaris Castle. It's got mystery, history, and some seriously stunning views. Let's dive back into history and discover the secret treasure in the heart of Anglesey. You're going to love this one.
So we're going here, 1k down this road path. It's a bit of an odd one because the access is there and you have to park up there somewhere. So it says it's 1k away, so let's see, somewhere in that woodland. So should be interesting.
Welcome to Castell Aberlleiniog, a hidden medieval fortress tucked away in the heart of Anglesey. Unlike the grand castles you might expect, this one has a more mysterious, almost secretive feel to it. Originally built around the 11th century by the Normans, Castell Aberlleiniog was strategically placed to defend against Welsh uprisings, and though its wooden structure has long since vanished, the earthworks and stone remains still tell the tale of this ancient stronghold. As you walk through the dense woodland, you can almost imagine the soldiers stationed here, guarding their post and keeping watch over the Menai Strait below. The peaceful surroundings might fool you today, but back in the day, this was a key battleground in the clash between the Normans and the Welsh.
So after trekking through the woods for approximately 5 days and drinking my own pee, we finally made it to the castle. It's a big place, this. I imagine there's quite a lot of walks around here. It's weird that this has been, fucking hell, it's falling away. There's all this woodwork put in place. Oh, you can see a little bit there, look. Oh my god, stairs. What you're going to hear in this video is me breathing heavy. Oh, yes. There isn't much left. I'm not even going to try and pronounce what this place is called, because like everything else in Wales, it looks like someone fell on the keyboard. But wouldn't be a bad idea getting the drone up though, seeing what we can see. So let's do that.
What's great about Aberlleiniog is the sense of discovery. It feels like a hidden treasure that not everyone knows about, giving it a quiet, almost magical atmosphere. If you're a fan of history, nature, or just love uncovering lesser known spots, this place is an absolute must.
Always in bloom, always in bloom for so many times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore.
After all that exploring through the hidden history of Castell Aberlleiniog, it's time to shift gears and dive into something a little more wild and colourful. From ancient fortresses to a tropical paradise, we're heading to Pili Palas Nature World. Get ready to be surrounded by vibrant butterflies, exotic animals, and lush greenery. Whether you're a fan of creepy crawlies or just want to stroll through the butterfly house, Pili Palas is a place that's full of surprises. Let's leave the medieval world behind and step into this magical nature adventure. From the moment you enter, you're greeted by hundreds of beautiful butterflies fluttering around, making it feel like you've been transported to some sort of jungle oasis. The butterfly house is just the beginning. There's so much to explore here. After making a brief detour at the vibrant world of butterflies and exotic creatures at Pili Palas, it's time to switch things up and head to one of the most breathtaking beaches in all of Wales, Traeth Llanddwyn. Get ready to feel the fresh sea breeze as we step onto this stunning stretch of sand where the dramatic coastline, rolling dunes and turquoise waters will leave you in awe. But this isn't just any beach. Traeth Llanddwyn is steeped in history and myth, home to the legendary Llanddwyn Island. But we didn't see it because the wind there on the day we went was just unimaginable. Like, just stupid. With dramatic views of the mountains of Snowdonia in the distance and the peaceful sound of the waves crashing on the shore, Traeth Llanddwyn is a place that brings together natural beauty and ancient tales. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or take in the magical sunset, this beach is a must visit for anyone looking to experience the true beauty of Anglesey. That wraps up an incredible day one of exploring Anglesey, from the rich history of Beaumaris Castle to the stunning views at Traeth Llanddwyn and everything else in between. It's been an unforgettable adventure, but guess what? There's still day 2 to go. And for day 2, first we're heading to one of the most iconic landmarks on the island, South Stack Lighthouse. Perched high on the cliffs, this lighthouse offers jaw-dropping views and plenty of opportunities to spot some wildlife on the rugged coastline. But not for us, as we experienced wind like nothing before, and this was just catastrophic. After all that fresh sea air, we'll be treating ourselves to something delicious at Monuts, a local food spot known for their mouth-watering donuts. Trust me, it's a perfect way to refuel after a day of exploring. So stick around, because day 2 is going to be just as epic as the first. Welcome to a windy South Stack Lighthouse. Standing tall on a rugged island just off the coast, this lighthouse has been guiding ships safely through the treacherous waters of the Irish Sea since 1809. As you make your way down the 400 steps, and remember, you do have to come back up as well, to the foot of the cliffs, you're treated to jaw-dropping views of the dramatic coastline, crashing waves, and endless horizon. It's a scene straight out of a postcard. But South Stack isn't just about the views. If you're a nature lover, and when it's not windy, ideally, this place is the perfect spot to see some incredible wildlife like puffins, razorbills, and even peregrine falcons that call these cliffs home. The lighthouse itself offers a glimpse into the life of the keepers who once tended to this isolated beacon. Imagine living out here surrounded by nothing but the sea air and the call of the birds. Whether you're here for the history, the wildlife, or simply the incredible scenery, South Stack Lighthouse is an unforgettable experience, but try and do it with good weather. But after all that exploring, climbing those 400 steps and soaking in the breathtaking views, it's time to reward ourselves with something delicious. Next up, we're heading to Monut, a local favourite known for their absolutely mouth-watering donuts and hearty bites. Whether you're craving something sweet or looking for a filling meal, this spot has it all. It's the perfect way to refuel and end the day on a tasty note. So it turns out that you can visit this working windmill at Llynon, probably said that wrong, standing proudly amidst the rolling fields. This is the only fully operational windmill in Wales, and it's been grinding flour the traditional way since it was built in 1775. Stepping onto the grounds feels like travelling back in time, where the wind and the millstones work together to produce the lifeblood of this local community. As you approach, you can hear the soft creak of the sails turning in the breeze, just as they did centuries ago. Inside, you'll get a closer look at the fascinating process that turns simple grains of wheat into flour, and you'll be amazed at how everything still works like clockwork. It's a perfect blend of engineering and craftsmanship that's been passed down through the generations.
I'm sure as we were further down there, we saw the chains.
Yeah. That's sick. From one old windmill to these traditional roundhouses that transport you back to over 3,000 years, to the Iron Age, offering a rare glimpse into how our ancestors lived. Made entirely from natural materials like wood, straw and clay, these huts are carefully reconstructed to reflect the craftsmanship and resourcefulness of the time. These style of huts were discovered during an archaeological dig on another part of the island, but were built here for educational purposes. But as you step inside, you can almost imagine the families that once gathered here to the central hearth, cooking meals and sharing stories. The circular design of the huts helped them withstand the elements, keeping them warm in the winter and cool in the summer. It's fascinating to see how these people once used simple and natural materials to build such practical and durable homes. Finally, welcome to the ruins of Llynon Bakery, where history lingers in every stone and fallen beam. Once a bustling hub of traditional bread making, this site holds the stories of generations of bakers who perfected their craft right here in Anglesey. Though time has taken its toll, these ruins offer a fascinating glimpse into the past, where flour from Llynon Windmill was transformed to the hearty bread for the local community. You know when you go to sea
an old bakery because you got told to see it, go look at it, and then just in the background there's a giraffe who's giving you the side eye. Well, what's that about?
And that wraps up an unforgettable 2 days here in beautiful Anglesey. From exploring the majestic Beaumaris Castle, wandering through ancient ruins and taking in the breathtaking coastal views at South Stack, to indulging in the local treats at Monut and diving into history at the Llynon Windmill. This island has truly shown us the best of both nature and heritage. Whether you're a history buff, an outdoor adventurer, or just someone looking for a bit of relaxation and great food, Anglesey has something for everyone. And the best part, every corner of this place has a story to tell. I hope you've enjoyed this journey as much as I have, and if you've been inspired to visit or have your own favourite spots on the island, let me know in the comments below, and of course, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering and keep chasing those unforgettable moments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.